Hi everybody, come on in. I decided to start this video off, excuse me. This is my TLC room. This used to be an outdoor patio that we covered over, low cost covered over the ceiling and the walls and made a little patio out here. And we are out here a lot. I think it's our favorite room. But it's also the room where I have orchids that I've been worried about having near my other orchids. It's the TL, Tender Loving Care room. So it's also warm in here because this is a south window, but of course during winter there's no warmth coming in here. But we do have a natural gas fireplace in here, and it keeps it about 70 degrees, which is awesome. It's always comfortable. So I brought them in here because different reasons for different orchids. And I'm going to go into that in a minute. And after this part of the video is through, I want to share with you an orchid tour of all the rest of the orchids and some of the unusual things that might be going on with them. Excuse me. Okay, now first, I mentioned in another video that I ordered some MSU fertilizer furniture because I did have some MSU fertilizer that I had got. I had got this from Cloud's Orchids, and they're no longer in business. I can no longer get it. And I do know I did a lot of research on MSU furniture. All right, I must have furniture on the brain. My brain's never where it should be. Anyway, I did order some that I thought was going to be good after looking at all the places that had it. And I was also asked, well, you know, some of them say they're for well water, some of them say they're for a certain kind of water, and I use tap water. But anyway, the one I ordered, I waited a month. It never came, and then I got an email saying it was no longer being shipped. Don't know why, they didn't tell me, but I did get a refund. So I had to go back on the hunt, and I know a lot of the different people like Ray's and different things, and I've read all theirs. And I decided to try something different, and my water schedule is a 6-week water schedule, watering once a day each week in the winter, and in the summer I water twice a week, but only 1 week. One is just water. If I water twice in a week, it's just one with the normal fertilizer or whatever is on my water schedule. So of my 6-week water schedule, I only use fertilizer on 2 of those watering weeks. So the rest of the 4 weeks are something different. And I've been using this schedule for a long time, and I think I'm having great success with it. And I have occasionally changed my fertilizer that I'm doing in this, but the other things I've left the same. So anyway, I had to order something else. And I always read the comments on, you know, if you're going to buy something and you look and you say you can read the results. It's got like 5 out of 5 or 10 out of 10 or 3. And so anyway, I'm going to show you what I decided to get. And I did use it Wednesday for my orchid watering day. And I don't know why. The comments were good. It's not MSU, but I'm going to show you the bag first. This is what I got. Now, I got this, I think it was through Amazon, And it's perfect orchid fertilizer. It's enhanced nutrient uptake, boosts the tolerance to stress, improves all overall plant nutrition, contains kelp and humic acid. Well, I do use seaweed extract on one of my watering days, and I have noticed they love me. You might say, well, how do I know? They tell me. They tell me. I don't know. I feel it. I feel it just like if you meet a friend and they look sad, but you know you can feel it. Well, I feel my orchids. So it is only use one little scoop. I thought, well, this isn't a very big bag. But inside is this tiny little scoop. This tiny little scoop. And it's one of these for every gallon of water. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's just little, it isn't something that's going to, like this, got all runny easy. And then they say it's not so good once it's like that. And I've still been using it until this came. But inside is tiny little balls and a little bit of balls and powder. And so I did use it, and I'll let you know what I think. But when I got this, it also got this. It's a Orchid RX. I seen it came up when I ordered it. It came up and it said, some people that order this also order this. So this is just a spray on and watch them grow. And I'm going to try that too. So I thought, well, why not? And I'm going to tell you the total nitrogen is 28%. So that's 27% urea and 1% nitrate. The phosphate's 10%. The potash is 10%. The boron is 0.019. Copper is chelated 0.07. Iron is 0.6. Manganese is 0.1. Molybdenum is 0.005. And zinc, 0.07 chelated. So, important plant ingredients also underneath the sticker. I can't read it. So that's what I'm doing. And really, I did like the MSU furniture, but for furniture, I don't know. I have furniture on the brain. We haven't been shopping for any. That's for sure. Okay, and then while we're here looking at things I bought, in the last video I did, I was mentioning toothpaste and all the awful things I found red I've been taking. You know, the dentist told me many years ago when I was just, probably 40 years younger, they told me, use Sensodyne because your teeth are sensitive. So I always did. The only time I ever quit, they always hurt. So I went back to Sensodyne until I read all the crap that's in it and what I'm doing to myself and all this new stuff they're learning after they told us to do stuff that was horrible. So anyway, probably a few weeks before I did the video and told you about the toothpaste, I ordered some toothpaste and I've been using this toothpaste. And it's all natural. It's really good. And I ordered this online too. And my teeth haven't even been hurting. This is a strange thing. And this is why I wanted to say that. I mean, maybe they'll start to, but they haven't been sensitive at all. And usually if I didn't use my Sensodyne toothpaste, boy. So this is mint and cardamom and green tea and NHA is considered a revolutionary material with a wide use in dentistry and oral health care because of its safety. We no longer have to choose between natural toothpaste and science-backed ones. How refreshing. So it's vegan, cruelty-free, no fluoride, no SLS, no parabens, no artificial flavors, no endocrine disruptors. And so I've been using it and I really like it, and I'm just sharing that with you. And here we go. This is what it's called. If anybody wants to check it out, write it down. So anyway, my teeth have not been... When I was little, my brother's a year older than me, and he got born first. And he, well, naturally. I got a frog in my throat. Anyway, he was born first. He's a year older than me. He's in May, and I'm in June, so we're pretty close. And I think we've always gotten along really well together. Maybe argue over movies as kids or something, but no, we've never had a fight or anything like that. We just, you know, we like each other. But anyway, what was I going to say? Good question. Oh, I lost my track of mind, which I do. Anyway, yeah, I hate doing that. It's just one of those days today. Anyway, let's talk about these orchids until I remember whatever I was going to say. So anyway, these orchids are all here for a special reason. Now, this orchid that I'll bring over and show you closely is probably, it's the last orchid I ordered. Some Joanne, one of the subscribers, sent me some money to order what orchids I wanted. And this was one of them. It was Fell Ox Firebird, and it was doing fine. And then all of a sudden, I think it didn't come with flowers. I think it came with something that might have fell off it where you could see it was in flower. But everything looked fine. And then all of a sudden, right after I got it, which was, I can't remember, it was June or probably was June or July, because I did that around my birthday. So anyway, I want to show you. So anyway, all of a sudden it looked like it was dying. So I did put it in this glass vase, and I want to show you the leaves because I think it was a fast-growing fungus, because you can see these leaves. All of them. And down inside, see, you can see all the leaves, even the baby ones, everything got it. And way down inside where everything's coming out, and the whole stem is covered with these. And I thought, well, it looks like some kind of fungus, so I took it out of the other room. And I thought, well, I'm going to put it out here because I don't want this to travel. And why? I don't know. It was very soon after I got it, and it was completely healthy when I got it. The leaves were all green. But the one good thing is this summer, you can see one leaf that looks pretty healthy. And there's another one coming. Now, that makes me think that it's going to be okay. I mean, if the new leaves all come in good, as long as those other ones, they're just going to be ugly until they decide to fall off, or I don't know. But whatever it is, it stopped. I did not use anything on it. I hate using things on it. I just, you know, I hate to, oh, I know what I was saying about my brother. I was saying, I'm going to drive you guys crazy today. I was saying he was born first, and he had such good, strong teeth. He never had cavities. He never had any of that trouble. Well, my mom must have used up all her calcium calcium on him, and there was none less for me, and my teeth were always terrible. That's what I was going to say. I knew I'd remember. Anyway, so yes, it got new leaves, and it has been growing roots like crazy. Down into the pot, you can see down into the pot, they're growing. Go this side. Try and get you a good view. Of course, I got my hand there. It's just been doing good. And then what else? Like all my orchids, almost probably 95% of them are in spike. Okay, it's got a spike coming. Now, sometimes they will grow a spike because they're going to die, but I don't think that's the reason that this one is getting a spike. So, why it got it? But there's another thing. I had it beside my other orchid, which was a peloric orchid and was also doing good, but I got it from the grocery store. And I loved it because it had that Japanese look to it, and it was peloric, and I just loved it. And I always brought, oh, it was so beautiful. It stayed in flower for so long. But it got the same thing. I actually cut a leaf off just after it got it. And it got the same thing. And the leaves you see look the same, but not as bad. And it also grew a spike. And it's got roots coming, not as just crazy as the other ones, but you can see way inside in here, I see green ones. I see little ones coming out of older roots. So whether this gave that one something and it got it worse or vice versa, I don't know. But they're still together and they're in here, and I just feel that they are going to make it, especially this one. Now, this one, I'm going to take you on an orchid tour, but this one here I'm not going to pick up because it's my oldest orchid in a traffic cone. But I am going to take the camera and bring it closer. And it's got a huge big spike, and it had such weird looking leaves growing on it, and I thought, oh, it's going to die, or it's going to send up a final spike, or something like that's going to happen, but it didn't. So I'm going to show you that. And then over here, I have some dendrobiums I'll show you. And there's some that were keikis on an orchid I had that, and I stuck them in here. And then Rosemary had two beautiful orchids that I just loved. They were dendrobiums. And she brought me some of her keikis, and I put them in there. And just because this room is, I thought was good, because I think these orchids, they're not really TLC anymore. I'm just leaving them here because they've done so well here. And I do have a little mister right here that I fill with water and put on. So their little corner gets missed. And so that's all good. And okay, I always wish I was a weather girl. So the weather is cold but no snow. And it's been very nice, really. Nice for walks, and the chickens are doing good, but we're not going out there today. We're getting we're getting 2 nice sized eggs every day, and 1 tiny little baby one. And our smallest hen, little Rhodo Island Red, she's very small. She gave me a heart attack because I'd go out there and you could tell she was making all this noise. The kind they usually make after they lay an egg. But nope, she was making all this noise, and I'm going, shh, the neighbors will hear you, because we're not supposed to have chickens, really. We're hoping nobody will complain. but she's making all this noise. And we have a little nest in the run plus in the coop, but she likes the one in the run. And she kept jumping in there. And if I went near her, she'd pick at me. And and I said to Jack one night, I says, I think she's trying to lay an egg and it won't come out. And then I was watching these YouTubes, you know, what to do, where to feel. Anyway, I had chickens like 40 years ago, but I never had trouble with them. I never had any of this stuff happen. So I thought, okay, well, anyway, well, finally, very late in the day, like 4:30 or something, I look in where she was, and here's this egg. It's about that big. And then she didn't lay one the next day. Then she laid one again yesterday. And it's still small. But I've never seen a chicken make such sense. I don't know how she's going to lay a bigger egg, but we'll go look at chickens another day. I'm going to just take the camera, show you a close-up here, and then we're going to go out and look at some really good things happening out there, and some things strange too. Okay, let me just take this off of here without hitting anything I shouldn't. Okay, there we go. And there, so I don't drop it. There we go. I'll give you a look outside. So, no snow. No. Up on the mountains, yes. There's lots of snow on those mountains. It hasn't come down here yet. So, okay, I'll give you a close-up. You can see this leaf has some light marks, but nothing like the rest. And then there is this nice new leaf coming. But look at this. Just terrible. And every leaf, and even way down inside. But like I say, look at the roots. Look at the roots growing. I mean, it's trying. So that's that one. And here's the other one. And then this is not my oldest orchid, probably the second oldest, but the first traffic cone I had. You can see all the roots down here, quite a tangle, and all the leaves that all of a sudden turned funny. And that's the last leaf. But, you know, it's not much room down in there. So I don't know what's going on. But I did get another spike, which is just huge. There. And these, I'm really liking these glass vases. They're easy on watering day. So now we're going to take you for an orchid tour. So this is our, usually Maggie's down on the mat down here because she's getting older and likes to nap there. So it's quite cozy. Now I'm just going to hide your eyes because we're going through Jack's room, and he really is kind of a private kind of guy. There we go. Okay, well, we'll look here first. And here's another traffic cone. I should maybe put a light on. I can get it on. This one. There we go. This one, it was in the window in the kitchen, and I had to bring it in here because this spike was getting so long. So I staked it, and it's going to stay here now. These ones have sort of got it nice. And then most of these have a spike. Almost all of them. Some of the spikes are hiding. There's one on this one, and I think there might be a little spike coming here. This one does not have a spike, and neither does this one. But I'm pleased. I'm really pleased with the root growth in these pots. And then back here, you see there's good root growth here too. And there is a spike coming way down in there. And this one here, even though this is different pots than I use, this is just an old thing I found Jack drilled holes in. And there's the spike. And it's got good root growth. I think it's my water schedule or something. Anyway, there's lots of roots on those too. And back here, this one has a spike and it's doing good. And then here, this is another traffic cone that's been here for years. You can see all the leaves. This one's gonna probably fall soon. But lots of leaves, lots of roots, and 2 spikes. One coming up here, and one here. It's just beautiful. I go in the store and I think, oh boy, this orchid, the color of it, it almost matches my little Japanese. I got that for $1 or $2 at a garage sale years ago, and I just love it. But it's almost the same color. And yeah, it's doing really well. And now it decided to have a second one come. And in the back are the 2 ones I call twins, and they both got spikes. And this traffic cone, I've staked them because they were getting huge and hard to carry around to water in the bathtub, because that's where the traffic cones go. And then this one, it has some nice roots growing too, and a nice spike. And because this corner can be dark, I do have some lights on them right now. And traffic cones, for those new people, yes, they're the ones that are painted red and they're turned upside down and they sit on the road and tell you not to go there, and I just paint them. So, and Jack drills holes. He's very good at doing that. Okay? So, and everybody says, where's Maggie? Well, Maggie, she's getting older, and as long as she knows where I am, she's around. Aren't you? You got kisses for Mom? You did kisses. Okay, yeah, she does. She got kisses for me. Okay, yeah, you stay there and be cozy. Okay, next. So this is the living room. That's a west window, and the big window is a south window. So these are way too hot in the summer, so they go out in the patio. Now here, some time ago, I got this big lip at the grocery store here. It hasn't lost a flower yet, but look what it's doing. It's got a spike coming. I'm so surprised. I've never had that happen with a store-bought, no ID orchid before. But it actually is growing another branch. Yay! And the flowers are looking good. And it's in a glass vase. I changed it right away from moss to bark. And it seems happy. And I'm really pleased. And then there's a little orchid back there. It has a spike too. And this one here is Roehampton Young Lava. Also one of the ones I ordered from Joanne. And it's got a spike coming. And back here is a Mother's Day one. This one's been very slow and suffering, but I think it's coming now. I did put it in the glass vase. And here, this one, there's no spike on it, but it's very healthy. And here I have 2 orchids in one traffic cone, and they both have spikes. So this was one of the surprises I wanted to share. And we'll go to this window. And then up here, that orchid has a spike coming. And this is my oldest orchid. I know it doesn't look like my oldest orchid, but it's one that I thought had died, and I'm so happy because now it's coming healthy again with beautiful leaves. And I thought it was, I cut off a longest monopodium root in the ground, and oh boy. So, and even Georgia Pearl, she's got a spike coming. I'm here doing a video.
I did the best I could with the scrap wood I had.
Okay. Oh, good. There's my hubby. He just made a little perch for the chickens, one on the ground for when they don't want to go up.
Just use scrap wood, it's nothing fancy.
Yeah. He looks nice in his black vest today.
I didn't go up, I'm probably supposed to.
That's what's going on in our house. And then over here, of course, this is the one Rosemary got me. It is also a beautiful color. It's just beautiful. And it's in the glass vase. Also changed from moss to straight bark. But you know, if you soak your bark in the seaweed extract and give it a little Kelly magic, it makes a big difference. And here we have one that has a beautiful spike. And up here we got one Mother's Day one from Rosemary, and it's flowering. So lots happening here. No flowers in there yet. I'm still hoping. Oh, something's burning. Oh, shoot, I did it again.
I turned it on.
Oh, no, I'm always burning something. This is...
Smoky in here, close that door.
Yeah, close the door. Okay, I have to go, you guys. See you later. Well, it looks like we're out here at the chickens. Yeah, and that's Mary Jo up there. She's going to lay a blue-green egg one of these days, but she's got to be the youngest. And down here is the two. There's our noisy one right there. But Jack just made this, and it's to put over here. Now I'm going to think it fits. Now, there, see here we have a little heat lamp. So I think we'll put that there. And then they can perch or they can be on the ground. Now she keeps trying to lay a little egg in there. But no egg yet. I decided to do a video, but she keeps knocking this off, so I think I should move this.
So is that okay, that thing?
Yeah, just a
Is
minute.
that the right height?
I think this is good. Let's get another look at it. And then I'm going to shut this off so I can do it right. So there's Maggie. So let's get this organized. And there's their tunnel. You can see where they come down their tunnel. Hi, girls. Hi. Hi.
Good, this stick's in the way here.
Yeah, I'm coming. Just wait. I have to go. Bye, everybody. Sorry about the burning.